The episode starts with Clark and Lexa setting off on a journey to meet the in-laws. You know how your cat brings you dead squirrels to show that it loves you? Well, Lexa's doing the same thing, except she probably knows that two-headed squirrel wouldn't probably be enough, so she's bringing Naya's dead body instead. Clark and Lexa spend the trip flirting with each other.
You bring them justice. You bring them justice. We bring them peace.
That is, until they are cock-blocked by the side of a field covered with dead grounders. We all start crying until we learn that at least Indra is still alive. Indra proceeds to tell them that Asshole Station has taken being an ass to a whole new level by attacking them while they were asleep. In the meantime, Asshole Station plus Bellamy come back to Arcadia. They're covered in blood, but no one is wounded. Kane and Abby wonder, so they tell Octavia to sneak out to check out what happened. When Octavia asks Kane how she's going to get out, Kane shows her the place he and Abby use when they want to make out. Meanwhile, we see Abby using the perfect choice of words to console Raven.
You can still be useful.
Jaha comes back home after crying not because his companion died, but because he discovers Camp Jaha is now Arcadia. He goes on to speak with Pike. Pike keeps elevating his asshole level by interning the wounded Grounders and Lincoln, because Lincoln has finally punched that asshole station dude. Good job. In the meantime, Octavia finds Clark, Lexa, and Indra. She tells them that Kane lost the election to Pike. They all cry a little, especially Indra, cause Kane was her bro. Clark then has one of her brightest ideas. She is going to try to convince Bellamy to try to convince Pike to stop being an ass. Octavia sneaks Clark into Arcadia and lets her alone with Bellamy. Bellamy and Clark talk a lot and get quite emotional. You start thinking that Jason is finally giving the Bellark fans a happy Bellark moment when psych! Bellamy handcuffs Clark to a table. Thank God for Octavia, who later helps Clark escape. Meanwhile, Miller brings some medicine to Lincoln. Many people seem surprised by this, but they seem to forget that Miller's dad, David, became Lincoln's bro in season 2. That evening, preacher/drug pusher Jaha gives Raven an alley chip. A few hours later, Raven's hungry and hell occurs, so she's like, why not? And she proceeds to eat Ali's chip. Then surprise! Ali chip works, as seen on TV. And TV is not the only thing Raven can see. She can now see Ali too. Clark and Octavia are now back at Grounder Camp. Clark realizes if she wants to save Sky Crew, she has to use her last resort, Lexa's love for her.